Happy Carnival! And welcome to another episode of Tales from the Parade Route. Tonight, we have the very special honor of interviewing some of my earliest memories out on the parade route. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely ladies of the Dance Connection. Good evening, ladies.
Hello.
So, as I was saying, I mean, some of my earliest memories of going to parades, include y'all shimmying down the parade route, and when y'all showed up, I'd mentioned something about it. I think you'd said 45 years is this year?
Yep, 45 years this year.
Wow.
45th anniversary. Yep.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So, how did y'all come to be? I mean, y'all are, some of the earliest dance teams that I can recall.
Yeah. Well, the previous director, the person that founded the team, Sharon, she used to love the Rockettes, in New York, and also the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders.
Okay.
So she always had the dream of having her own dance team in Mardi Gras parades. So that's how we started back in 1979. And I took it over about 7 years into it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So were y'all the first dance team in the parades, or?
Yes. We were the
Okay.
first, I think we were the first dance team that had like a music
A sound
sound
system.
system,
Yeah.
yes. And it was a Toyota Corolla. But then the next year we got a van. We had a van, so yeah.
Yeah.
So we were the first ones to have a music, sound system to follow us in the parades.
You
They called
really kicked off sort of a new generation of parading, because
Right.
now we've met with 40 different dance teams, doing these interviews, and the landscape of Mardi Gras has changed from, brass bands and marching bands to a lot of, dance teams like you, which I kind of consider the traditional dance teams, to the
Right.
kind of
Right.
adult theme ones they have now.
Right.
I like that you recognize that too.
Yes.
Yes, because we do.
We are very different
We are very
Yeah.
different.
than the rest of the
dance team versus like a dance troupe. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that you
Yeah.
Our
recognize
marching
that.
club.
It is different. It's
We
very
go to
different.
everything, we see it.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yep.
like St. Patrick's Day parade, they have the, the ones with the flowers and stuff like that given away. But yeah, we're just strictly dance team.
And we dance from the time the music starts in the parking lot until it ends. We are nonstop. We have how many? Isn't it like 6 seconds or 5 seconds between songs?
Yeah.
That's,
We
that's
don't
a
stop.
little
Constantly
disappointing,
dancing.
though, because I always thought y'all just started dancing when y'all saw me.
Yeah.
We've got our special dances.
That's right.
on.
That's the
Oh, that'd be
special
appropriate.
songs.
Special songs, right?
Right.
Yeah. But we do. We dance the entire time. And I think sometimes when newer members come on, and we do take on new members every once in a while, and when they do come on, I don't think that they're prepared sometimes as much, because they
Yeah.
probably think we repeat a little over and over again. And it's the same soundtrack, but it's nonstop. We
Yeah.
do not stop dancing. If the parade stops, we continue to entertain the crowd while we stopped. And so, yeah.
And I can vouch for that because, for the past few years, y'all have followed or led the float that I ride in every year, that we
Okay.
ride in every year.
And what crew was that?
Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Oh, yeah.
I think
And
y'all were behind us last year.
and additionally, in my youth, to tell a little tale, me and my friends, it became a tradition for us to bow for y'all when y'all passed.
Yeah.
And every single time, it seemed like it was where the float ahead of y'all or whatever was hitting a stopping point.
Right,
So
yeah.
y'all would stop in front of us,
Yeah.
It was
and
perfect.
y'all were dancing the entire time.
We try. yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just trying not to make eye contact.
Right, right.
No, I think we've done that back to y'all too.
Yes. And we
Yeah.
miss
Good
that.
Those are good memories.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So, something else I was mentioning is, I know in years past, at some points, y'all put out a calendar.
Yeah.
A couple of years we did.
Yeah,
I
well,
think
anniversaries, yeah, we have, I
15,
think the
25.
15.
I think 15,
25,
25, 30, 35.
Yeah. We haven't done it. in
We haven't
10
did not
years,
do
yeah.
40. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
Of work.
A lot
Maybe
of work.
we'll do
Maybe
it
for 50.
Yeah, in 5 more years we'll do
Don't go
50.
there.
And then we'll do a calendar.
If we make it.
But we have to start planning that like
Now.
2 years in
Oh,
advance.
yeah,
It
that's-
takes a lot of
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You have to know you want to do it. You can't do it at the last minute, but it takes a
Yeah.
lot of time. But it's fun. And it's a,
Oh, man, we
you know,
gotta-
it's good to
so,
have.
You know, one of our goals, of course, would be to photobomb somewhere in that calendar, you know.
Sure, you know, I usually the one that kind of puts it together. I'll
Yeah,
have it
we'll throw you
mentally
in
for you.
right?
Yeah, they'll be off in the park taking a picture, and all of a sudden we fall out of a tree.
Yeah, it'll work.
You know?
We can make it work.
So I know that besides parades, y'all do some charity work as well. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
We have in the past. We haven't done anything recently, but yeah, we have done some, danced at some of the balls, and then the other charity event, what was it called?
For multiple sclerosis, we did.
did that
We
one.
did the
Yeah.
walks. We did the
We
breast
did
cancer.
Princess, was it a princess walk? We did where everybody wore like princess. I can't remember what it was, but it had something to do with the princesses, and I remember distinctly everybody wearing like tiaras and pink.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of right after COVID though, so
Yeah.
it might have been a new
Oh, the
thing.
one, was that Inside Out? Was that
No,
Inside
no,
Out?
it was
Okay.
it was in it was in the parking lot of what was the Zephyr Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
that was
and
the
they
multiple
and we
sclerosis.
handed
That
out
was the
medals
multiple-
and helped
okay.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we did that, and and then we have done donations for. We've taken on donations ourselves from our girls and our family to do things like canned goods. To go out to make boxes and stuff for Thanksgiving. We've also done things where we've
The breast
collected the
cancer walk.
coats.
Yeah, we've done
We
breast
did
cancer walk a couple
the
times.
teddy bears.
Oh, yeah, the
all
teddy bears.
for the
Oh,
kids.
yeah,
We did
at
that for a
Children's
couple of
Hospital.
years,
Yeah.
where we take in donations and they donate teddy bears to the children who, for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Children who have, who are sick and can't leave the hospital.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did that too. So yeah, a couple of little things here and there.
But it
So-
seems like y'all stay really busy as a group.
We just do Mardi Gras parades. Really, that's
Yeah,
our main
thing. It's
focus.
Mardi Gras, yeah.
But on occasion, like you said, on occasion, like we would do something for like the breast cancer walk or something. They'll ask us, "Hey, would you come out and dance and be the tail end to kind of scoot everybody along so it doesn't take so long?"
So we kinda
So we just
paraded.
literally parade
Yeah.
in it and move it along, and we've done things like that. The little spotlight things here and there. And of course we did the parade in the neighborhood. That's where
Hope
Michelle-
was.
Yeah.
I think that's where we met y'all.
Yep, where we first met. And so, any opportunity, if someone just gives us a call and says, "Hey, are you interested?" We'll at least take a look at it and see if we can rein some people together. you
Right.
know.
So parading, y'all must march in 1 million parades a year.
Seems
Oh,
that
it
way.
feels like that.
mean-
It was like
Yeah.
15 last year.
I think last
Yeah,
year was
last year we had
15.
a lot.
From Christmas all the way to the.
I don't know if I've
To-
ever heard
yeah.
anybody say above like 8 or 9.
Yeah, I mean,
It was,
Yeah.
we attend a ridiculous amount of parades,
Yeah, like all of them.
and it feels like just about every parade we see y'all in it. That's why I was like, wow,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we'd love to do all of them, but of course we couldn't do
Yeah.
all of them. But
I know.
we do a good bit.
And we
So
do have
definitely-
a weekend where we do
4 in a row.
4.
Yeah, we do
in
2
a-
in one day.
Yeah, we do 2 in one day every year. Every
Wow.
year there's a Saturday where we pull off one uptown and then we get
Go
on
to
a
Metairie.
bus and hop over to Metairie and do it
Do
all
it
over
again.
again. And then we go to home and we go to bed and wake up and do a whole nother parade.
Yeah.
We have done
So
5 in a weekend.
We've
too,
done 5 in
before.
a weekend before
Back
too.
to back,
we have.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, 2 on Saturday.
Sometimes Super Bowl falls around Mardi Gras time,
Yeah.
so crews want to move their
Parade.
Parades
parade
around.
from Super Bowl Sunday to the Sunday before, and we'll
Yeah.
get pulled in to do 5 in a weekend.
Man, my legs hurt walking to the parade.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, each parade's at least 5 to 6 miles. So we most probably dance at least 50 miles.
Yeah. I know we've
I've
calculated it before.
calculated it, and I was over like 350 miles, like in my lifetime at one point. And you know those little the races, the marathons that you see
Right.
the stickers. I feel like doing like the dance connection and putting how many miles that I've done, and then that would be my sticker on my car.
There
Yeah.
you
It
go.
look really good.
Did any one of y'all do steps? There was some girls that did steps. Like how many steps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to drive the routes backwards or drive the routes so I can get the exact mileage. So I like to know.
Yeah.
But-
I think we did calculate it. It's a lot. I mean, I can't even. I try not to think about it because I think it makes me ache more.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about it
Right,
too
yeah.
hard.
It's
Yeah.
just down the street.
40,
Right.
50,000 in a parade.
Yeah.
It's
It's a lot of steps.
It is a lot of steps.
Because you know we're constantly moving.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Well,
I
also,
mean,
you're not just walking in a straight line, you know? I
Right.
mean,
We're
you know,
dancing.
y'all are dancing, and throughout y'all's dance
Forward and
moves,
back,
it's
yeah.
not irregular to see y'all go from, you know, like a marching formation where it's
Right.
like, you know, 3 or 4 ladies
yeah, we have 3 in a line,
wide,
and then
and
we
then
get into one.
y'all will
at a
get
time.
into a line, maybe
Yeah.
2 lines.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, we're all over.
You know, cross across the.
We've done that
the-
before.
yeah,
Cross
you know?
the street,
Yeah, right.
come back in, and come back out again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
we've done some different
We've done that
lineups,
too.
So, yeah, that's fun to do that.
It is.
so. And like, yeah, most of the time we do what's popular that year, but like this year it's 45th anniversary, so we bring like old music back in, you know,
Okay.
when we do our anniversary.
45 isn't old.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
No,
saying the
no, it's
music.
And the music's
But
a
it's
little
fun.
dated, but
Yeah.
you know, but it was always
But
good
everybody
music back
enjoys
then.
it. You know the songs everybody likes. You
Yeah.
know, so you know they get into it, and the kids even like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's fun to bring the old music back.
So how many ladies are in the Dance Connection these days?
Well, this
Hmm.
year we have almost 60 girls on the regular team.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so since it's alumni year, we have like girls coming back to dance. It'll be a separate group. And there's like 25 to 30 in the alumni group. So we're going to have almost 100
We're gonna have
girls.
almost 100
Wow.
people on the street
Yeah.
this year. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
Going to be fun.
Our music needs to go really far
Yeah. Right.
to get
yeah.
to
We
us. So
told the
yeah.
DJ, you're going to have to step it up a little bit. It's got to be louder.
Right.
And well, us 3 are usually in the back too, so our ears are like ringing for till the next day.
Yeah.
You can hear the humming in our ears from the music.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm now in the back. I used to be somewhat in the middle, and I could hear everybody scream your name. Now, they're like, I called your name, you didn't hear me. I'm like, do you
Yeah.
hear where I am?
Right,
I can't
yeah.
hear
I can't
anything.
hear
And if we don't
anything.
make eye contact, I did not see you.
We take up the back, so we make sure everything's looking good. If there's something wrong, I'll go up to the front, you know, because I have my leaders, the choreographers that's leading the team. So, but then too, we also fill in when somebody has to step out. You know, we'll fill in, so we're kind of like floaters.
Yeah.
But then when it's time to get water, it's like, okay, let's go get water. So we kind of do everything.
We do. We do. We dance and we organize the back and we're yelling at the DJs and we're shuffling up the chaperones and we're organizing the banner kids and keeping the girls in line. It's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot of work.
There's a lot, yeah, going on. I tell 'em
Multitasking for
at
sure.
practice every time, it's like, listen, Dance Connection is 365 days for me.
Mm-hmm.
You come in August, September, and you dance till February, March, but I'm still doing this, you know?
Right. Yeah.
You know, I mean, they just come there and they do a little dance and they go home. But, you know, us 365 days a year, because I'll call them, it's like, you know, da-da-da, we got to do this and da-da, you know, because I got to delegate it. I can't do it all, right?
Right.
I need help.
Yeah.
So they help me a lot with a lot of things.
So between
So.
the 3 of you, y'all come up with all the dances and everything?
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh no. That's a whole nother ball game.
no, we
don't take part in that.
No, I have them. I have some choreographers. They get together once a week and they make up the dances, and then they teach on Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, we do other stuff behind the scenes. So I'm the director. We didn't introduce. I'm Robbie Ganish. I'm a director. So I've been there since the beginning, 45 years. You are?
Dawn Springler, co-captain, and I've been doing this for about 27 or 28 years, somewhere around there. Stopped to have babies here and there and came back.
Yeah.
And I'm Michelle Bernard. I'm also an officer, and I've been with the team officially 25 years. Well, 26. We had a COVID thing, but 25 officially.
Yeah.
Everybody's
I'm getting
still
fussed
thrown
at
off.
because we didn't count COVID as a year because
Yeah.
we didn't really get to complete the year.
Right.
So I keep getting fussed at. Well, if it wasn't for COVID, I'm like, okay, you know. So yeah, so you know, we have some other officers that's behind the scenes, somebody does collects all the money. And right now I'm ordering stuff, and she orders stuff. She orders irons on rhinestones on the costumes. We glue rhinestones.
Oh yeah, we do all kinds of
She
things.
has a lot of contacts with the crew, so she gets me a lot of, information. So it's just a lot. There's a lot that happens. But I kind of like, okay, I need you to do this, I need you to do this. It's like, can you help me here, please? So,
All
yeah.
while working a full-time
Oh,
job,
full-time
Yeah.
job, and you got the family.
taking care of your family,
Yeah.
and like you said, it
have
is.
some fun with it too, though. You don't
Oh
wanna
yeah,
just
this
Oh,
is
it's all
my
fun.
out. This is
Yeah,
it's
this
a lot
is-
of work, but it's
Yeah.
my out.
Yeah.
Every Saturday, right?
And Dawn and I also have daughters on the team too.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
mom and
oh, God,
daughters,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I have a daughter, but she's not doing it. So, but,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. It's spend time with your
Yeah, we
daughters.
do have a lot. How many? We are up to a lot of mom and
We
daughters.
got a lot of them.
Ten?
At least 10.
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom and daughters. So it's fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
So those you'll do, mostly, I mean, you're kind of a mainstay in the Metairie Mardi Gras. Do you get out of Metairie very often?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
we're in Uptown. Yeah, we got a lot
Uptown,
of Uptown and
Slidell.
Slidell.
There's several in
Okay.
We
uptown.
haven't gone across the lake. They want us to go across the lake in like Mandeville, but we can't because we already committed to
We committed to
Uptown
what
and-
we
yeah.
already
Right.
have. It's hard because you've been doing these parades for so long, and they count on you to come back. But then a new crew might come about because you know how that is. New crews are coming out all the
Right,
time,
two
or
new ones in Metairie this year.
yeah, and so they'll come about and they're like, "Hey, we really want you to do our parade." And when they give us the date, we're like, "We're already
we got
doing
it,
this."
yeah.
And we get contracts very quickly after Mardi Gras.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
it's not like they wait till like 2 or 3 months. They're on top of it. They
I'm
want
getting
you
contracts
to.
in March, right after
Yeah,
Mardi Gras.
I mean,
Yeah.
it literally comes in quick. So,
Yeah.
we just recently started the Slidells. We've got 2 Slidell parades, and that's actually
Right.
the first big weekend that we do. We do Friday night and Saturday night in Slidell. So,
That weekend is really, you're talking about, I guess,
It's like 3 weeks before
to
my
Mardi
yeah.
Gras.
Right. Because
That
it's
weekend's really become a cool weekend.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
yes, it has. It
And
has.
then, so we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, unfortunately, Little Rascals isn't going to be able to
Right.
parade. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So
we
we're
won't
not gonna
have,
be able
we'll
to
have
do
that
that.
break.
Yeah, we'll have a break for a week, and then we got 4 in a row the next weekend. Then we have one during the week, Wednesday, and then the next weekend is Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yeah.
So the main question is, are y'all doing Excalibur again?
Oh,
Yes.
of course, yes, yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
And y'all going to be by our float again?
If
Well,
y'all put
That's
us up
where they
front,
put
Yeah.
us. You
Yeah.
buy,
Yeah.
Y'all
yeah.
were
Yeah.
the first float, first or second, right? Y'all are up
Yeah.
in the beginning.
We weren't too far back last year.
Yeah.
You need to
Yeah.
put in your
Seven
requests
or
and
eight.
tell them where you want us.
Right.
Yeah, our float lieutenant every year demands it. Like
Oh, well, there you go.
once
There you
they
go.
start saying, "Okay, y'all are float 8, y'all are float whatever,"
Right.
the 2 float lieutenants, they go and they say, "Okay, we want dance connection either before or after our float,
Right.
preferably after. That way, we've got y'all's music
Right.
leading the charge for us too.
Right,
You know?
right,
Oh,
right.
then you get to hear the music over and
Oh
over.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's not like 5 songs. It's at least like 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, it's usually
It
a good
seems
day.
like-
Blend together
yeah,
after
it
a little
seems
while.
like
We have at least 20 songs. We have about 6 dances, and but the 6 dances are the songs by itself, and then we have these songs that we call catch-up songs. So it's like one dance to like 3 different songs. So when we fall behind because we did some stopping in our dance, then we use our catch-up music to help catch up. And then we have some other, like 2 or 3 other, something we call tweeners, which is kind of a catch-up and a dance. And, it doesn't hold us up because y'all move. I mean, y'all just go.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
when y'all stop, we're like,
We're on our feet. You
we
got
have a break
wheels.
for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so we have to keep moving
Yeah.
because, somebody's going to fuss at us if we hold them up the parades.
We've done a really good job there, and I say we. When I say we, I mean our choreographers that put and they organize what dances we're going to do and when they're going to be, and they organize the music to come out so that they know. Those girls have it down to a science. So we don't really stop that much anymore.
Right.
We kind of have the best girls that we can have.
Yeah.
We don't let anybody else have them, but they have it down to a science. They know, okay, this is the lineup we're going to do. This is going to keep us going, so we don't get too far behind.
Right.
So
It's kind of like we do a dance, a catch-up, a tweener, it's like
They have a perfect
schedule,
mix,
right?
yeah.
So we can keep it moving.
So let's say I was a lady.
Let's not.
What would be the process for me to join the Dance Connection?
Well, we do have tryouts,
Uh-huh.
right? So your overall appearance, your danceability, your attitude, your smile. That's important, because it's
Yeah.
like I can hear, sometimes you'll hear if somebody wasn't smiling, it's like, you need to smile. And I'll be like, I heard this lady. You need to smile, right?
Yeah, no one wants to see
Yeah.
a grump dancing. I
Right,
mean,
right. And it makes a difference,
Yeah.
smiling. And even if you mess up, at least you're smiling, right? So, and if you mess up, you just keep going. But, we have an age group of 14, 15 up till,
do we want to go that high?
but the majority of the girls are between like 20 and 40.
Okay.
I take back
So.
what I said. I want to see you audition.
So, yeah. But, yeah, we'll teach them a routine, and they try out from that, and, So,
Okay.
but, yeah.
It doesn't seem like you have a lot of turnover, though. I mean, most of your dances are sort of recognizable. I see them.
Yeah. We do
Yeah.
have a lot of
For
girls
years.
that's been on the team for a while.
Yeah, we have.
I
we
mean,
do have a good.
Tenure.
Yeah, we have a lot of girls that stick around and kind of come and go, just depending on life itself, right?
Yeah.
Because when you have kids and they're in sports, and
Yeah, so-
then they'll come back. They leave for a couple of years and then they come back.
Yeah.
So
But again, we have been very fortunate that some of us have fished in our kids
yeah,
to join in. So then now they're in that whole kind of like new generation where they're kind
Yeah.
of taking there. So hopefully when we get to a point where we're not capable of being on the streets anymore, we'll have them to kind of like lean on.
it
But
going.
but we do take new people every once in a while. We don't really do tryouts every single year. It just depends. We did not have tryouts this past year because we know that with our 45 year, we want to have a big party. So
Right.
that takes a lot of planning. And so
Yeah.
we just don't want to have to, it's hard because our costumes are custom made.
Right.
So when you
Yeah.
have to deal with ordering fabric and getting your seamstress and getting measured, trying to do that with a whole bunch of new people and trying to
a lot of
run the
work.
dance team and sign contracts and do PR work, and yeah, it gets to be a lot. So we just like, we're going to take that off our plate this year.
And it's early Mardi Gras too, so you don't have the
Yeah.
extra few weeks to get you through.
Right.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like, Christmas
Yep.
will be
Yeah.
here and then Mardi Gras.
You could still try out next year, though, right?
yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Let's see. Y'all support staff. I mean, is it mostly husbands, boyfriends, things like that, or?
Yeah, the DJ,
Yeah.
the DJ guy, I've been friends with him since high school, and he's got his friends that help, to set up the equipment, tear it down. Sometimes he don't get help, and he does it by himself. He's pretty good with that.
Shoot, we've helped
We've helped
before.
him.
Look,
Yeah.
we lug those speakers
Yeah,
off
we
top.
So yeah,
We're not shy, but we do have a lot as far as like chaperones and stuff. Or a lot of times they're
Girls.
moms,
Yeah,
dads sometimes, brothers,
Sisters,
sisters,
yeah.
people who want to come out and just kind of volunteer their time,
Right.
and that in itself is really hard too. I will
Yeah.
tell you
Yeah.
this: I will dance that parade any day and twice on Sunday if I don't have to chaperone, because that's a tough job.
Yeah, I mean,
Try to
dealing
push
with
people back.
dealing with drunk
Dealing with the
people,
people.
Drunk people.
you know,
Yeah.
people that just get caught in the moment to where you
They don't
see a
like-
bunch of lovely ladies dancing,
Yeah,
you want to dance with them. You know what I mean?
right. Right.
So yeah, I can imagine plus also helping with making sure that the ladies are watered and
Oh yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's certain songs that we'll do, give out water. We have peppermints. We got Kleenex,
And we have
So-
Robbie's husband who drives our truck for us too.
Yeah, my husband drives the
That's
truck.
right.
Yeah,
So,
he drives that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and there's also people like me that are near the end and will be like 5 more miles, and the chaperone's like, dude.
I laugh when people do that. You'll hold us on 20 more miles. Like,
Yeah.
do you know
They're
who
like,
we
"Oh
are?
my
Like, come on, we know
Right,
there's only
yeah.
like 1.8 miles left at this
Right,
point.
right.
20 miles.
We'll be right before the turnoff. I'll be like,
I just
5 more
laughed.
miles. And they're like, no.
The younger high school kids
Yeah.
might think that, but yeah, we're like,
Yeah.
no, I drove this. I know there's only 1.8 miles at this point. I know.
Yeah, and we have my grandson's involved, and sometimes my daughter will be there, and then we have her son helps hold the banner. They take turns.
Yeah,
So,
we're roping them all.
'Cause
It is a family affair.
It is a family
It
affair.
really is. I mean, even, just the girls, like we all come from all over the place. We have, different jobs and different careers, but we've all been friends we've been friends for a long time. And,
Yeah.
we lean on each other and we come together every Saturday morning for practice. And, I think everybody looks forward to it because, we get that opportunity. It's really the time for the girls to be together.
Yeah.
There's
So it is
nobody else
social.
around.
It's
It's a
it's-
very big social thing,
Yeah.
and we enjoy it. We enjoy
Right.
learning dances and cutting up, and
Yeah.
a lot of the younger girls now get together and go hang out. And
Well, right, and say, hey,
Go to dinner and-
yeah,
yeah, it's fun.
You go into the fair, let's go listen to the band. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll go out to dinner, or we'll go to the fair and listen to music, or go to rock and roll, and So we always try to get together too, other than just the Saturdays.
just right, it's not
But
just
I mean,
that.
a lot of these girls, I have met a lot of girls over the years, for this last 45 years, and a lot of girls, they were friends before, but then there's some that made friends. So it's a lot of friendship, because we have our motto that is that we do before every parade for good luck. We hold hands, and I say unity, and then everybody else we all say through dance and friendship, and then we go woo. And, but it's true, because we all there's a lot of girls that made friends from getting on the dance team.
Yeah.
And it's long-lasting friendships. Actually, my best friend that lives in Dallas, she had tried out, and she was married, and I was like, oh my God, I like this girl. Da da. She became one of my captains, and we're still friends. We've been friends for 42 years. But she lives in Dallas because of Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah.
She had to move, but so yeah, we've been friends for a long time, and that's how we met, through the team. And now I think y'all were already friends.
Yeah, we lived a house apart.
We
from
live
each
right
other.
down the street.
Yeah.
And then our captain Melissa
Lived
yeah.
around the corner.
Melissa lived around the corner. Melissa and I literally been knowing each other since we were 4.
Yeah.
Her mother and my mother are best friends. So, I mean, we've been knowing each other. My daughter's getting ready to get married. She dances. And her daughter's going to be standing in my daughter's wedding. And, yeah, I mean, literally, it's a family affair.
Yeah.
Like, we feel like we're all connected somehow, some way.
It's
It's always
definitely
nice when
family.
you see a group that can manage to stay together a long time and keep the same members. We just start seeing all that kind of
Right.
family intermingling and
Especially when you put 50, 60 women in the same room and they
3
actually get
hours
along.
every Saturday for 6 months straight.
That's right.
Yeah.
I keep saying we need our own reality show.
Right.
I keep saying they need to have a reality show just for the 3 weeks of Mardi Gras. Shovel us all in one house.
Yeah.
That's a
You'd
reality
have
show.
a lot of glitter then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we had a tradition, and still it goes on, but every year we used to go to, it used to be Biloxi. We'd take a little summer trip to Biloxi, a little weekend trip to Biloxi. Then we started going to Gulf Shores. Then now we go to Florida. It was for a while. Now we're always Destin. I don't know if we're going to go to Panama City. But right now it's Destin. But yeah, so we kind of have like a little beach trip. We try to do that every year. So it's fun. Yeah.
So what's your first parade this year? Is it Titan?
Titans.
That's Saturday, yeah. I think that's
Friday.
26th. Friday. Yeah, I think it's the
Yeah.
26th.
It's 26th,
Is it 26th?
yes.
And then the
I think-
27th is Poseidon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then, we don't get to do Little Rascals. Then y'all's parade is I don't know the date.
Friday, whatever that Friday
second,
is.
I think.
February 2nd. Okay, so Friday, and then Saturday morning we'll do Punch Train uptown. Then we're going to run over and do
Back
Mad
to Metairie
Hatters.
and do Mad Hatters.
Saturday night, and then Sunday is
Carrollton.
Carrollton.
Wednesday
Wednesday
is
is Druids.
Druids.
Saturday is Tux.
Tux.
Saturday's Tux.
Toth.
Toth is Sunday, and Centurion's Monday night.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, hey,
And then
And actually, we did get invited.
Wait.
in Centurions last year to do Mardi Gras Day, like in the parade for the
Oh,
next
yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm rubbing my feet just hearing the number of parades.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you,
It's nonstop.
the first weekend, the girls, like the new girls, they just don't have any clue. But it's like when you finish that weekend, you feel like a Mack truck hit you. Your
Yeah.
whole body is like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but I tell them, listen, I am old. I've been doing this for 45 years. I tell them how old I am, which I'll tell you, I'm 60. I am 60 years old. If I can do this, you can do this. Because
Yep.
they're all, my feet hurt and da-da. I'm like, dude,
My feet, my
your
back.
feet are going to hurt. You're going to be tired. You just have to do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I've been doing this for 45 years.
And I do find that my body does better now than it did when I was 18, 19
Right.
years old.
Yeah.
I think the endurance is just there.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
though, you know, being older, you have your normal ailments. You turn 40 and then your body kind of,
I think
hey, I'm
Yeah.
40.
I think it has something to do with being a mom,
But I
too.
think now the endurance is there for me, and
Right.
I do much better
And
with it.
yeah, I tell them every Saturday, though, y'all got to dance like you're in a parade because your body has to build that endurance up for when
yeah.
we get there. And, you know, because if you don't dance full out at practice, you're going to be sorry when the parades come. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
But they,
We push our girls on Saturday mornings. You know, we like to walk around sometimes. There's times where we'll do, you know, like, if you're not dancing full out, I'm going to come and tap you on the shoulder.
yeah, yeah.
You know about that?
Because we go to everything, a lot of times we end up at the end of the parade. We see y'all coming in. Y'all still looking strong. I mean, y'all still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like y'all just started, you know?
Right.
Sometimes, like,
That's good to know we look
see
like
y'all
that.
still
Because I
going,
certainly
and
don't feel
then
that.
That's right at the
Yeah.
turn off.
Right.
And then you can see everybody go,
Yeah. And then we got to
You
go.
went strong the whole
We
way.
still got to walk another 5 or 6 blocks to get to the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's
Then to
always
catch
So,
the
but-
bus.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
can get our ride home. But yeah. Then the shoes come off and everybody starts.
Oh, the vests are being
undone.
undone. Everybody
I
starts
mean, you're not
taking
even,
things
yeah,
off.
You're not even to
In
the
the
bus
bus.
yet. The choker's coming off. The gloves are
Chips
coming
are opening
off.
up. Opening up a bag of
have
chips,
snacks.
drinking water. Yeah.
So
Yeah, because we don't, I mean, we do 2 in one day, and we're lucky if we get to stop at Cane's.
Oh, yeah,
The
we
bus
stop
will
at
drop us
Cane's.
off, talk about an invasion.
we
We
call
got
them
like
ahead of time.
50
say, okay,
women
we're
invading
coming.
Cane's.
Yeah.
We unload.
Make some chicken.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, we know. We order it ahead of time.
We
We've
order
done
it. Hmm.
Yeah, we've done it 2 years in a row, so we'll most probably do it again. The bus waits for us.
Yep.
We'll go run in there and eat, freshen up a little bit, and then we go to Mad Hatter's.
Yep. Run in there and go just do a whole, yeah, you just, and you have to have the energy to go. I don't know where we get it. I mean,
Well, we get
I
our
s-
second win, yeah.
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 Well, I survive on ibuprofen like M&Ms
Yeah.
for like 3 weeks. But I mean, you know, you do
Yeah.
what you got to do just to get through. Because that's what you practice all that time for is
Right.
these short few weeks, you know? You bust your butt and you learn everything and you get it shoved in that brain of yours. And then now it's the time to just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So,
I was about to say, not that I would have any sort of clue what that feels like to do for a whole parade, but it feels like, you know, if you didn't have your endurance, you just wouldn't enjoy it as much.
Right.
oh, yeah.
Right,
You're
you'd be
just kind of
miserable.
working to finish it, and that's it, you know.
Right. Right.
That wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah. And it's, you know, over the years, it's always nicer when it's cold.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, when you start moving, I mean, you know, the crowd might be freezing. But for us, it feels great because, you know, we're going to sweat a little bit, but it won't be a lot.
Yeah.
Now, if it's 80 degrees,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not good.
80. We don't even want it in the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Swamp.
We've done a Halloween parade in October that was probably the worst heat wise.
Yeah.
It was brutal, but it's what we do. So we
Yeah.
get invited, we go, we do it.
We had the parade in Chalmette. That,
yeah.
that
Oh,
St.
that was
Patrick's.
Backstage
See?
Parade. Oh, back in, like
18
in
miles
April.
long.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah,
It was
that was hot.
super
Brutal.
long
Yeah.
and it was really hot and there is not a tree in sight for shade. And I think we made it through graciously and got to the end and we're like,
Yeah.
oh wow, like that was rough.
Yeah,
that
they-
was rough.
They like us to do those, but it's just so hot. It's just too hot.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day parades. It's.
I think if we were casually just a little dancing and just kind of hanging out, it would be one thing. But we're so structured.
Right.
Like we're a true dance team. We dance.
Yeah.
We're out there to perform. We're not out there to, you know, kick back a couple of beers or whatever.
Yeah.
None of that's happening. We are hardcore here to entertain, put on a show, and that's what we do. So you get winded after a while.
Yeah.
So
And that
you put
is
the heat
why
on.
we've been around for 45 years too, because we have that structure. You know, you have the rules and things like that. You know, so
Yeah.
I think that's why today is just like it was 45 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, the uniform changed a little bit, you know, but
Yeah.
It's the basics still.
Yeah.
it's the iconic dance team, the iconic uniform. I like to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because people will recognize me. It's like, you're the girl with the long ponytail. aren't you?" Yeah, I was like, yeah. But even though my hair's long again, but I still have people, I know you from somewhere. You went to Dance Connection, aren't you? I was like, yeah, that's me, you know. And so it's like strange that they recognize me.
Yeah.
After all these years.
A lot of-
So, where can people follow y'all online?
Oh, Facebook.
We do have a Facebook.
We have a Facebook page.
got
We have
Instagram.
Instagram.
I don't think we did have Twitter at one time, but I don't think we still have the Twitter.
Yeah, I don't think we do
you
that
know.
anymore.
But yeah, so it's really to contact us is kind of like word of mouth.
Yeah.
You know, really.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like, you know, if
definitely
there's somebody,
message us
I don't really
on
have-
Facebook, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
how you all connected. I'm usually the one that's answering the Facebook stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
I usually try and catch it as quickly as I can. And that's a lot of times how girls will want to join.
Right.
They'll just send me a message, you know, and ask. What's funny is when they send you the message in like December, and you're like, "Hey, can I join your team for this year?" I'm like,
No, we started back in August.
Yeah, you
"So we
might
started
have-
months ago."
You might have wanted to look in like May or June. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Right after Mardi Gras is most probably the best time for them to contact us. But
Yeah.
but we're still working through the summer and doing things because after we have our usually after the last parade we kind of have a pizza party after the last parade, which that'll be Centurions if we do that. But yeah, it's like, okay, who wants to come to the pizza party? We're going right after the parade. You know, but it's a Monday night, so I don't know if they'll be open that late. But you know, that's what we usually do. And then a couple months after that, I'll have an awards party. For people, they get a 5-year pin if they've been on a team 5 years. If they've been on a team for 10 years, they get a 10-year ring, the 15-year pendant, 20-year earrings. Yeah, so, and we've had,
We get tagged out.
Yeah. But too, you know, if they have perfect attendance at parades, I give them a little award. And perfect attendance for practice. So, and then all my officers, they do a lot of work, so they get a little something. It's not $1 million, but it's something, a thought gift that,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
thanks and appreciation. You know, and on all the girls and the chaperones for helping, you know, DJ, my husband, you know,
The
all
whole crew. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it takes a village.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Takes a village.
Yeah, I mean it's no small, you know, it's no small apples to, you know, make a successful dance team that, like you said, has been around for
Us.
45 years.
25 years, so I saw that,
And
yeah.
you know, every year, as you said, y'all are marching in, you know, 15 parades.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, that's you know, that speaks volumes.
Now I laugh because people used to always say, "Oh, you walking tonight? Or you marching tonight?" I'm like, "No, I'm dancing tonight."
Yeah,
So everybody at work now, they know. Are you dancing tonight? Because they won't even say, "Are
Right.
you marching?" Or you I'm like, "No, I'm dancing." So it's fun because we do that.
yeah, y'all aren't the March
No, we're not
connection, that's for
marching.
sure.
Right,
No.
right, yeah.
That's why they had the boots are made for walking.
Boots are made for
and we had to,
walking,
like,
yeah.
change that up
She
a
made
little
the
bit.
shirts. She made the shirts. But yeah, and we used to wear the boots way back when. The boots are really nice, but they're not that comfortable, so it's kind of painful, you know. But we used to do it, and you know, some girls, we have to protect our feet because you'll get blisters. Once they get a blister, you can forget it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So on the heels,
down.
you know, so they have to protect their feet. So it's like
Have
a
to protect-
process. It's like,
Protect your
okay.
ankles.
Protect your
Yeah,
toenails.
From one. Protect.
Yeah.
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 Protect it all.
Yeah, I've lost toenails all
yes.
these years. I've
Yeah.
lost toenails. So.
Yeah, it's here in the horror stories. Once Mardi Gras is like over, and then you meet up like during the summer, and the girl's like, "Oh my God, I lost a toenail over here. Oh yeah, you should see my toes." Yeah, it's just it's lovely.
War veterans like
Wounds.
right here.
Yeah, I think I have a hip problem now. Who
Right.
knows what comes on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the girls love the spray glitter. It's like
Oh, Lord.
it's like a whole can of spray.
Yeah.
It's like they spray in their hair, spray in their fishnets, the whole uniform. It's like, okay, can y'all do that? Someone's like, I cannot breathe. All right. So and you see glitter all over the place.
Yeah.
So we have what, Party City? I don't know. They don't have the Party City anymore, but Party City got a lot of our business. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna have to.
Yeah,
get
I have
on
to order it.
Amazon
I
now.
usually order it by the case and have to order it like now.
Now.
Right.
We
Now.
probably need to check into it. Now that I'm
I
thinking
do.
about
I
it,
usually
since they
order
closed
it.
down.
And then, but it never fails. It's the younger ones. They'll waste a whole can in one
One
parade.
parade.
I'm like,
One can lasts me the whole season.
right, one can
Yeah.
lasts me all season.
I know,
They're,
yeah.
they're like, 50. I need a whole case just to get through Mardi Gras. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I know. That's something to put on the list. That's something else we need
Yeah.
to check into because I don't know where we're going to get it from. I guess we'll have to order it online somewhere.
We'll figure it out.
It's got
It's
to
really
have glitter.
hairspray. It's
Yeah.
actually like hairspray. Is
Right,
what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, you could buy purple color, but it's not pretty glitter.
Yeah.
Oh, and they like to put glitter on their face and, stars, stickers and stuff. I don't know. It's glitter, yeah. Like rhinestone stars.
Yeah.
They
All
love to
here,
draw that.
all over the V, everywhere.
Yeah.
Wherever you can put glitter, it's glitter.
This whole bottle
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun. It's a lot of work, but it's kind of like, oh God, I gotta do all this, gotta do all this. But then once you get there, it's like, oh yeah, all right,
Yeah.
this is fun. Yeah.
And once we get going, and you get working and you get going and you start talking about it, it gets more and more excited. And the closer we get, we're all like, oh my God, it's going to be here before you know it. And are we ready?
it
And is this done? Is that done?
We're
Do we
already
do this?
in November, and then we got the little Christmas parade. We do a Harahan Christmas parade. I think it's December 9th, so we'll be doing that. And that's kind of like a rehearsal
A practice
for people.
parade,
Yeah, practice
what
parade,
we like to call.
And it helps us, to gauge when we're moving. If a step we made up is not, moving us too much, we might have to, tweak it a
Modify
little
it.
bit, modify it. Yeah.
That's a nice
So-
little short parade, though. It just
Yeah.
makes that turn. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only like an
fine.
hour. Yeah. So, but towards the end, when we practice inside. But the last couple of practices, sometimes we try to go outside somewhere so they can move because it's different. Like when
Yeah.
we're in the studio dancing, we're just dancing back and forth. But when you start moving with
Moving.
it, it's kind of a little bit different. And so brand new girls are like, oh, this is what you do. Okay. So.
And we don't like to burst that bubble, but new members that come on and do that Christmas parade, and they're like, "Oh, this was easy." You're like,
Oh, yeah.
"Glad
Yeah.
you actually
Yeah,
did
you
it."
did this, yeah.
Because this isn't anything.
This was
like,
nothing.
Right. Yeah, that's child's play.
We,
That's
we,
awesome.
we just
Right.
like made it to veterans at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's fun.
Well, I'm really glad y'all came on because I know this guy loves y'all guys. So do
Yeah.
I.
But he really loves us.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the biggest fan.
And we love the Bowers. And we miss the Bowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can bring it back whenever.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that he started this podcast just to have y'all on.
Yeah. That's great.
Well, we were glad to be here.
Yes. We
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Well, it's definitely an honor to have y'all here. 45 years.
One of the
you know,
originals.
some of the original ladies of dancing and parades. And like I said, some of my earliest memories of parades involve y'all. And from the bowing to seeing y'all march in every parade. It's always an honor to see y'all. So
We
thank y'all
appreciate
so
that.
much for.
We enjoy it.
Thank
We
you.
really do enjoy it.
We hope
Yeah,
to be
man.
around for another 45.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be dancing,
do a
but I'll
recap.
be, yeah. That's
That's
where
right.
all the daughters come in. See, all the
Yep.
mother-daughter things, they have to carry it on.
That's
you
right.
know,
Right.
to keep going.
So, thank you again,
Well, thank
and
you.
I look
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing y'all this coming
Yep.
season.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
So, signing out. We will see you on the route. Thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to check out tonight's guests online. You can check them out at links all listed over here. Also, if you like us, you can support us. You go to our website, you can purchase our shirts and
These
Couple
beautiful
other-
things.
couple other goodies that we have out there. And be sure to follow us online as well. The links are all over here. And while you're at it, be sure to click that subscribe button down there and the little bell to stay in touch on when we put out new content. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the route.